Hello and welcome to another Ark Survival Evolved Taming video. I am Winslow and today we're looking at the apex predator of the ocean, the Mosasaurus. The Mosa is a highly aggressive carnivore that lives in the deep ocean. It can frequently be seen in the same spawning areas as squids and plessies. It can also be found in the two large water caves, but those should be handled a bit differently. The Mosasaurus lived in the late Cretaceous time period, roughly 82 to 66 million years ago. It grew to over 50 feet in length and was considered to be the apex predator of its time, competing only with other Mosasaurus species. Today I'm going to show you what not to do first. Since the Mosa can be found inside caves, I want to show you just what happens when you try and tame something inside of a cave. Things be sneaking around every corner. The caves are notoriously dangerous, and there's a special effect inside. You cannot typically tame inside caves, especially the ocean ones. This is partly due to the higher level of creatures inside. The game certainly would be easier if you could tame the level 300 creature, now wouldn't it? I wanted to test if that still held true, and it sure does. I put the kibble in its inventory and it just wouldn't eat. I'm glad it didn't eat the kibble and gain no progress though, so this is the preferred outcome. I decided to head out to the deep ocean. The Mosasaurus can be found near the sea floor, and it will not go above a certain depth. You can use this to your advantage. You should make sure to keep an eye out for any jellies or electric eels. Getting stunned while hunting a mosasaur is almost certain death for any survivor. Once you've located your target, you can just clear out any pesky sea life. The mosasaur will likely spot you and will engage. This can be a bit nerve-wracking, having an enormous ocean predator charging toward you, but if you have a tech suit or a fast water mount, just head toward the surface. The mosasaur will not follow. I'm certainly taking advantage of full tech here, but most of the time a survivor won't have access to that. I would recommend a Sarco because it's fast in the water and can turn on a dime. Bring some scuba tanks and Lazarus chowder. You can also use Rider weaponry on the Sarco, so you'll be able to use a harpoon gun with tranquilizing spears to knock it out. Your Sarco should have a very strong saddle and a large health pool. You might even want to breed one for higher health. If you trick the Mosasaurus into following you above their preferred depth, they kind of wig out a bit. They will attempt to flee back down to the ocean floor, but depending on how far out they are, they will get stuck on the border wall. This may be because of their turning radius. It's pretty bad and they just can't figure it out. Take full advantage. You'll want to make sure to check on its torpor because after all of this effort, you don't want to overshoot. Make sure to clear out any pests that are trying to interfere, but nothing should really go for the Mosasaurus. Once you've got it out, the waiting game begins. Their torpor will regain very quickly, so you will need narcotics or biotoxin to keep it out. You certainly don't want it waking up because you'll have to do this process all over. The Mosasaurus should be completely ignored by anything that's out here. Still, remain vigilant. You will want to keep it safe because you don't want to lose any taming effectiveness. Give it some exceptional kibble and monitor its torpor. I like to force feed narcotics in increments of 10 to offset any torpor loss. If it's above 50% torpor and only has 2 or 3 feeds left, you can stop with narcotics. Then just wait and it'll be up in no time. The Mosasaurus has 3 saddles to choose from. I'll show you what they look like on the taxidermy stand. They have a regular saddle which a single survivor can hold on to ride. It has no other special bonuses. They also have a platform saddle which is similar to the Bronto saddle. You can build a large siege base on the platform and use it to attack survivors from the water, or even assault other ocean bases. The last one is a tech saddle, which we'll be taking out today. The tech saddle has higher base armor and is equipped with a forward cannon. This consumes element and shoots plasma projectiles at targets. The Mosa is extremely fast in the water, but it has an awful turn radius. The sway back and forth as it swims makes it hard to connect bites when riding, but if you are not riding and set them to attack, they will have no problems. They have no special defenses against jellies, so I recommend, like with most sea creatures, either avoiding them or just taking them out at range. They can also be grabbed by a giant squid, dismounting you. But they have a very large health pool, so there's not really danger of the Mosa getting killed. Overall, I think their best use is for the motor boss fight on Genesis 1, in the ocean biome. The Mosa can be fit with strong saddles, and with their large health pool and damage output, makes them an excellent choice for this fight. Thanks for watching this ARK Survival Evolved Taming video. I am Winslow, and if you found this guide helpful, please consider leaving a like. I greatly appreciate your time and support, and we'll catch up next time.